Hello everybody and welcome back to yet another review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the NASCAR Series Bubba Wheelhouse, a car that I've been waiting for such a long time, who I'm so excited to take a look at. As part of the 2022 NASCAR Series, this guy's pretty interesting with his new next-gen tires based off of real-world tires that are apparently being implemented into NASCAR or something. I'm sorry, I don't follow real-world racing. Based off of real-world racer Bubba Wallace, Bubba Wheelhouse previously appeared in Cars 3, where he raced for Torqueberry Juice as the number 6. Now, my favorite racers in this NASCAR series so far have been the ones who cameoed in Cars 3 who got full design overhauls for this series. I was really looking forward to Bubba's release, and I was not disappointed. He probably is my favorite release in the entire NASCAR series. His number has been changed from a 6 to a 23 to match Wallace's current real-world number. And interestingly, compared to some of the other sponsors, his sponsor name has been changed for this NASCAR release from Torqueberry Juice in the Cars movies to Torqueberry Juice here for this NASCAR release. Now, this is only on this NASCAR release, this sponsor name change. Bubba's regular diecast finally got a re-release in a 3-pack for 2022, or sorry, it was a 5-pack. And he, of course, is the same as always. I'm so glad he finally got a re-release. He was becoming pretty rare. He's one of the only next gens who hadn't been re-released before. Like I can't even think of any other ones. Ed Trunken hasn't been re-released. I literally can't name any other ones. But Flipped Over. Everyone talks about Flipped Over because he was only in the next gen 4-pack. There we go. But there are very few next gens who haven't been re-released, and it's so nice that Bubba finally gets his so that more people can get him. As for why the sponsor name was changed, we'll probably never have a concrete behind-the-scenes reason. And there obviously you could speculate all day as to why you think the name was changed. Personally, I'm not going to go into any of those theories. I don't really think this is the time or place to go into what the reason might be. But I just think it's interesting, and honestly, it kind of makes me wish that all of the racers got sponsor name changes for this series. Like, I really would have liked to have seen them all have different sponsor names. Not like Dynaco or Rusty's or Igniter, but like how they brought back the old sponsors. It would have been cool to see updated, like, new sponsor names or just different sponsor names for the racers that appeared in the movie. Now, in the real world, companies change their names all the time. Facebook, for example, recently changed their company name from Facebook to Monstrosity. I've also speculated that maybe Torqueberry Juice is a product made by the makers of Torqueberry Juice. I think that could be a cool way to spin it. If I were to ever bring this Bubba into Cars Adventures, I think that might be what I do. But yeah, this Torqueberry Juice change is only on the NASCAR variant. We'll have to see if it is brought into like the mainline continuity. I've always speculated that the NASCAR cars aren't canon. That's what I've always assumed. So, I don't know. Him having a different sponsor name could hint that this is an alternate universe, right? This is a hint that this is an alternate universe. Please confirm, Mattel! Whew, sorry about that. Got a little carried away there. But look, we'll probably never have a concrete behind-the-scenes reason as to why the sponsor name was changed. Of course, I'm sure we all have our theories, but I'm not going to get into any theories regarding it now because I don't feel this is really the place to discuss that. But, yeah, for this release, he has a different sponsor name, and I don't know, like I said, I just kind of wish that the other racers had name changes too. They had number changes. Why not just change the sponsor name? I think it makes them stand out even more. But as for how I feel personally about the different sponsor name here, honestly, when it comes to pisting up sponsor names, I feel like Torqueberry Juice and Torqueberry Juice both just don't roll off the tongue. Like, think about some of the other pissing up sponsor names. Clutch Aid, Leakless, Nitro Aid, Dynaco, Torqueberry Juice, Torqueberry Juice. I feel like the first word is too clunky, and just slapping the word berry onto the back, I don't know. I feel like having a word that starts with T and then combining it with berry, I feel like it just doesn't work well. I don't know. But anyway, I've spent enough time talking. I just felt like I had to discuss the elephant in the room first regarding the different sponsor name. let's get started with a closer look at the packaging now. Lightning here has different wheels, like I said. These are new, like, next-gen tires being implemented in NASCAR, so yeah, make with that what you will. The new 2022 NASCAR releases have those new wheels, but it seems that none of the 2021 releases will be updated to have those wheels, aside from Lightning, who also has a new face this year. I'll be reviewing him soon. We also have Rowdy Revin Bush, who may very well be my least favorite name on any Cars diecast ever. The real guy's name is Kyle Busch, who thought Rowdy Revin Bush was a good idea. I'm sorry. I'm just saying what we're all thinking. I don't know if anyone else is thinking that. He, of course, is the HTB Next Gen, something I did not expect to see. But yeah, he'll definitely be interesting to take a look at. Unfortunately, he is not out just yet. Funny how I made Ties Cars 4 all about an HDB Next Gen. It's something I never expected to see, and it's crazy that we got it. Anyway, though, here's Bubba out of the package, and this guy is so cool! Oh, he's even cooler in person! Okay, hands down, this is my favorite NASCAR car, and I don't think any other... Like, when we inevitably get the Taco Mint Next Gen, I don't think he'll be better than this one, in my opinion. Oh, man, I love that purple. That dark purple looks incredible. I almost forgot about the pit stop barrier. As you can see, Torqueberry Juice 23. We got some little bubbles in the background. I love the yellow here. They really went into the yellow in the design for him, and I just think it looks so good. I absolutely love how that sort of like semi-metallic purple looks, and the fade in to the darker color. I've really complained quite a bit about the like fade effects on a lot of these racers not working, but this looks incredible. And the color accents, I'm sorry, I'm gonna stop going gaga over a toy car now, and I'm just gonna review it. Pretty okay expression, I feel. He honestly looks kind of indifferent. You should be happy, Bubba. You look awesome. You've got the T and J switching sides from where they are on his Cars 3 release, with the T in a very nice yellow. You could also see this part is in a darker color, while you have the bubbles on this side. I like how the bubbles are smaller and there are more of them. I think it looks better than the Cars 3 design. Side is completely different, and I feel like this really looks like a real-world racer. That's something I've been wishing, that a lot more of the NASCAR cars just looked more like how you'd see a real race car look. I feel like if you excuse the next gen mold, if you put this like decal design on a real world racer, I think it would look great, honestly. Piston Cup, Combustor, Carbon Cyber, and Synergy there as secondary sponsors. 23 in that really nice yellow. Bubbles there. Torqueberry Juice logo, although you could barely read the Torqueberry or the Juice because the Y and the R are cut off, and most of the word Juices. I could not care less about these wheels. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I'm supposed to have some sort of like emotional connection to the wheels. They look fine. They look cool, I guess. It's nice to have different wheels on a car when all the next gens have the same car. Have the same car? What? When all the next gens have the same wheel. Can you guys tell this review took me like 6 tries? It was hard. I had so much to say for the opening of the review. You could probably tell because of all the cuts. I didn't know like how to order what to say. And now I'm just kind of like... I don't know. I'm sorry if I'm messing things up. Really like, of course, the design on the windows that all the racers have. 23 up top, looking really nice. Torqueberry Juice on the back. Don't really like how much lighter that shade of purple is than the rest of him, but okay, this is like one of my favorite cars I've seen in a very long time. Okay, if you know me, you know I don't care much about like the next gens or the race cars as most other collectors do, but this one looks so great. Transberry Juice number 23. Of course, that doesn't mean I don't like them. I really like almost all of them. I'm just saying, like, a lot of people like Piston Cup racers a lot more than I do. Like, the Piston Cup racers definitely aren't my favorite, like, cars to collect or anything. But this is just one of my favorite racers I think they've ever released. Anyway, though, guys, there's the other side, and there is a look at the base. Probably, in my opinion, the highlight of the NASCAR series. I'm sorry for how much I was talking about how much I love this car. This is probably one of the most positive reviews I've ever given, okay? Because this is one of my favorite cars that I've reviewed as of late. I think this is easily my favorite car of the NASCAR series, and I think it's just such a great upgrade over the original Bubba. Anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye now.